Kanta, you lost. You already lost $5. Why? Why are you guys like betting that I'm gonna start muted in 2025? Hello, hi, I'm back. We are back, 2025. Happy New Year. How are you guys doing? I survived my trip to NYC. Did not get pushed under the train by the pigeon mob. Pigeons were actually very cool. They were very chill in New York City. But hi, I have survived. I'm back. I have returned home in one piece, even though my hotel exploded. And I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding, because something must have, like something, I knew that something was gonna happen when I'm in New York City. I just knew. I've known all this time. I was just hoping, you know what, I think I was clinging onto hope that, hey, it's gonna be a great trip. And it was a great trip, don't get me wrong, it was like an amazing trip, but at the same time I was just like, yeah, well, in the back of my head, I have a feeling, I know that something is gonna go down. No scuff yet. Hey. Hi, Sona. What happened in New York? Hi, Sona. Finally, 2025. Hello. Welcome back. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you guys are here. You know, like, I'm glad that you guys, I hope you guys had a wonderful 2025, you know, your New Year's Eve too. Well, I had a very eventful night. Kanta, damn it! Thank you, Kanta. Hey, I mean, you know, you're holding up to the deal. Sona is now a bucket in disguise. I didn't know that. Wait, what? Joshua, thank you so much for the super. Hi, Sona. It's been a year since I've seen you. Hey, that's true. Oh, that's true. Shit. Okay, so Kanta and Joshua, first supas in 2025. Thank you so much, you guys. I'm gonna remember that. I appreciate it. So, yeah, I was in New York City for a week, I believe. Also, Kronos, member for 22 months. Holy shit. Thank you so much. Happy 2025 Fear and Angry Mob. Happy 2025 Angry Mob. So let me tell you that story because it's great. And, you know, something just had to happen on New Year's Eve. And it actually happened on New Year's Eve. It's 2:03 in Poland. No. Well, it is, yeah. Okay, guys. So, from the beginning, I went to New York. It was amazing. You know, I did quite a few amazing things. Did you guys know? Because I actually, like, a lot of people got, like, when I told them the whole thing, they were just like, what? It's not called Dumbo? So you know this place, this is a picture I took myself, hey. Also, Getsia, member for 24 months, 2 years and counting. Happy New Year, Sona, and everyone. Happy New Year. Are you guys failing your New Year's resolutions? Everyone was asking me, New Year's resolutions, like, what are your resolutions? I went to a comedy club with my, you know, with like my group, right? Like my family. Because we decided, hey, there was like this comedy club near our hotel, and we were like, oh, this is great, you know, let's go and see a comedy show. And I kid you not, every single comedian was like, what are you guys resolutions? Like, what? I mean, yeah, they were turning it into a joke, but they were just like literally asking people, what are your resolutions? And I was just like, my resolution is to fail resolutions. Like, that's perfect. I am already successful. I'm better than 99% of people. Also, Fabian, thank you. Thank you so much. Did you defeat the wet bandits in New York? I didn't come across the wet bandits, but I did come across a lot of pigeons, and I did come across a lot of, hey, like, what are people like? Why are people so bitter about squirrels in Central Park? I was just like, every time I saw a squirrel, I was just like, oh, look, squirrel. And they're just like, it's a tree rat. I'm like, no, it's not. They're cute. And I kept pointing out squirrel, and everyone was just like looking at me weird. I'm like, come on, it's squirrel, it's cute. Yeah, they're like, no. I happened to find you in a short. Hey, Doogie, thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, that's amazing. Thank you so much for being here, for tuning into the stream. Okay, so, Dumbo. You guys know this as Dumbo, right? Like, you know this picture. This is a famous place in New York, and it's called, the area is called Dumbo. Except it's not. Manhattan Bridge overpass, god damn it. And everyone was just like, no, it's Dumbo, it's Dumbo. I'm like, but it's not, it's just abbreviation. But it's great. Okay, Sana, where's the new avatar? The new avatar is coming to life 2025. I believe I believe I'm gonna be talking to the artist, the 3D artist, I believe this month. But the new avatar is gonna be done probably February, March-ish. I don't know. Like I'm gonna talk to the artist, like see what their cues are. Dumbo. I've never heard of this. This is a thing. Yes. Never heard of it. Yeah, it's Dumbo. It's very famous. Like, also, have you guys noticed how every single picture of New York is like somehow better in black and white? Let me just show this to you, because that's like blows my mind every single freaking time. Also, Joshua, another super. New Year's resolutions is not dying. Can't fail that. I mean, technically you can. Wait. Hold up. I'm gonna show this to you because this is just amazing how that works. I rest my case. Isn't it better? Like, yeah, okay, normal. New York, da 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 da. Normal. Da 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 da. Normal. Photo shoot. I can't unsee this. I cannot unsee this. Oh my god. Oh, so it wasn't my connection. Wait, what? What? The stream is literally dying before my eyes. What? No! No! First scuff of 2025. This is not my fault. That is not my fault. I swear to God. I'm just... You guys... Okay. I'm gonna tell you this. Refresh your browser right now. I'm just gonna stop talking. I'm not gonna tell you any story for now. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to refresh your browser, because OBS and YouTube sometimes works in mysterious ways, and they just kind of black and white movies are always iconic, including in New York. That is true. But I'm not gonna tell any story. You know, if you refresh your browser, I'm pretty sure it's gonna get it's gonna start smooth. It's gonna be smooth. Okay, it seems fine now. Okay, awesome. So time for it's story time. So so Dumbo. I did find the water of my people, so that was fun. I found it in the Oculus Mall, you know, right next to the 9/11 museum, because I went to the 9/11 museum. Freaked me out a little bit. That was right before my flight back home, so I was just like, I don't know if this is a good idea for me to go to the 9/11 museum. I mean, obviously a very important place, and I wanted to go there. I really wanted to go there. I should have done this at the beginning of the trip. I shouldn't have done it like right before my flight. Cool nail. Well, thank you. I was very much prepared. I did my nails. But yeah, the water of my people, Poland Spring. Hey, your nails are really pretty, Pira. Well, thank you. I did my nails. I did everything to look my best in New York, and then I just like took pictures of my hands. That's it. And then I just took pictures of a water bottle. But yeah. Yes, that was it. I also visited, obviously, the Rockefeller Center, and it was beautiful. The tree was majestic. Everything was going amazing. Oh, and I also found this, which some of you guys might have seen it on Twitter. I was just walking in, I think we were getting lunch in West Village or something, and I saw it randomly on a post. On a pole, like the electrical pole, so I was just like, hey, I mean, I'm gonna spread the word. But yes, so interesting nail polishing you did there, Sona. Well, it's more like I didn't do the pattern. It was like the sticker was, you know, the pattern. So yeah, it was great. Okay. And what else did I do? Oh, I did go to see Wicked on Broadway, so it was great. Guys, if you ever have a chance to see the show, the musical, on Broadway or anywhere else, because I'm pretty sure they have it they also do like shows all over, go see it. It's amazing. It was awesome. It was great. I haven't seen the movie because I wanted to see the show first, because I was like, okay, since I'm going to New York, I might as well like make it a point to go to go see a Broadway show, and I went to see Wicked, and without watching the movie, so I don't know what the movie is like, how the movie is different from the show, so it's great. Jealous, looks so good. It was awesome. Also, IDK, no, but seriously, how were the plane rides? It was good. Actually, I had a, oh, I mean, it's a very long flight. It's a direct flight from Taiwan to New York. And it was, one way was 15 hours. The way back was actually 16 hours. So honestly, I took sleeping pills and I just you know, disconnected. I just unplugged myself from power and just slept for like 10 hours straight. Woke up when it was still 6 hours to go, but I still napped a little bit, and then it was like 3 hours. Oh, 3 more hours. Oh, great. Okay, now I can watch a movie or something. Good lord. So long. It was super long. That's why I was just like, hey, I'm just gonna take a sleeping pill. It's gonna be Gucci. Also, Backbook, hey, hello, welcome. Greece would be cool. Yeah, Greece would be definitely would be cool. There were a couple of, oh, I almost saw a celebrity, and I say almost because I was at the Broadway show. I just finished watching Wicked, like it just ended, and then I realized that in the theater next, so like, you know, one theater over, there's like a shit ton of people lining up with like cameras and everything, and I was just like, oh shit, what's happening? Turns out that in that one theater over, like the next theater over, they had another Broadway show called And Juliet, I think, and Rachel Zegler was playing Juliet. So, but I almost saw her because it was fucking cold and I didn't want to wait, so I just walked away. Like, I saw her driver. I saw her car, and I assume I saw the car and the driver, but I didn't see her, so whatever. I don't care that much about Rachel Zegler, so I was just like, you know what, it's too cold for this shit. Because people were like waiting with cameras and you know, waiting for autographs. Rachel Zegler is the one who plays in the Hunger Games prequel, and then in the newest, like, Snow White or whatever, the one that everyone hates. Yeah, like everyone hates her now. I don't know why, but everyone hates her for some reason. But yeah, that lady, that girl. So yeah, I didn't wait around because I was just like, you know what, it's fucking cold, I want to go. Okay, so that was that. It was amazing. I loved it. What else? We got Wicked, we got, oh, okay, so now we're getting to, oh, that chick. Oh, you guys know, the moment I said, like, oh, Disney's newest live action Snow White, you guys like, oh, that chick. Yeah, it's that chick. That's the lady. Is it that one bitch playing Snow White? Yes, it is. Yes, it is exactly her. It was exactly her. I did not stand around to see her because I was just like, you know what, the driver is more interesting. And I'm just gonna walk away because it's cold. Yo, it's the driver over here. You're awesome. Yeah, shout out to the driver. You know, respect. You're doing a great job. Hopefully, I don't know, but I hope you're a good driver. I don't know. I've never, oh, it's not out yet. I don't think it's out yet, but yeah, it's that lady, and yeah, as I said, like, I almost saw her, but then I was just like, you know what, it's taking me too long, and then also I just don't want to wait. But Wicked was amazing, and I highly recommend it. Okay, so I did like the usual tour, the usual places, Statue of Liberty. It was majestic. I also recommend it, even though it was fucking cold on that boat. Oh my god, it was cold. Oh my god. I was like, oh, come on. And Ellis Island was super great. I really loved it. I really loved that day because I was just like, you know, like, we went on a boat. We saw the Statue of Liberty. Let me show you guys. Oh, this is a picture I took. Ta-da! Statue of Liberty in all its glory. And then behind her is Ellis Island. Like, behind the statue, like in the distance, there's Ellis Island. And yeah, Ellis Island was like super interesting. You know, like, it was very interesting to see how this was the spot. This was the main kind of immigration port where people came in. And a lot of them back then had like passports that were probably written with a crayon, and they were just like, you know, immigration was very sketchy. You know, I was kind of like looking at pictures, and I was like, yep, Yep, they were probably like, sir, this passport is written with a crayon. That's not acceptable. It's like, what? Whatever do you mean? But my father came here and he had the same exact passport with the same exact name and written with the same exact crayon. Joshua, thank you so much. Did you meet the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? No, I didn't, but I met radioactive New York pigeons and New York rats, and I saw a dead rat. Does that count? It's the real New York experience. I was just like, oh, look, a rat! Oh, wait, it's dead. Oh, look, a New York rat that is dead. Well, I saw one dead rat in Central Park. I think this was... I did not inform the authorities, but I believe this was a murder. There was foul play. I just didn't want to get involved because I'm innocent. I'm an innocent passerby, and I was just like, okay, I don't want to, you know, the legal process might be too long for me, and I have a flight tomorrow, so I can't get involved. You took pictures of Spider-Man? No, I didn't, but I took pictures of buildings. Okay. Now, to the story, the main story of our main story tonight is how my hotel exploded. It all started on New Year's Eve. Yes, on New Year's Eve. I actually, as you may know, I went to New York City. Like I convinced my family to go because I was just like, you know what, you guys, this is my bucket list. I want to see the ball drop. I want to see it with my balls, my eyeballs. I want to see it in person, and I want to go to New York, you know, like at least once, and I want to see all those things. So they were just like, fine, let's go. Originally, you saw Splinter. Awesome. Joshua, thank you. Oh no, Master Splinter has been murdered. Yeah, Splinter has been murdered. I'm afraid. It was actually, yeah, like now that I think about it, that rat was kind of big. It probably was feeding on like radioactive New York pizza or something. I did have a New York pizza and it was great. But so New Year's Eve, right? Like I convinced my family. See it with my eyeballs. You guys have nasty minds. Yes, but the New Year's Eve ball drop. So, as some of you might know about this, the ball drop is like, you know, that's one of the first things that you see on the news on New Year's Eve. Everyone is showing it. So I wanted to see it, but the problem is the wait for Shy cat. Nada. So the problem with that is I did my research, and as it turns out, it's a nightmare to go to Times Square when it's the ball drop, like the New Year's Eve, and to stand there, you have to on 31st, on December 31st, you would have to, like I would have to go at 8 a.m. in the morning and stand there from 8 a.m. to midnight. Like stand in the crowd to get a good spot to see it. I would have to stand there for like that long, and I was doing my research way before the trip actually happened, so I was like, okay, well, this is what it is. How do you guys feel about it? You know, like to everyone who was going, I was like, how do you guys feel about this? And they're like, yeah, we're not feeling this. We don't want to wear diapers. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of the thing. Like you have to, because you can't really leave your spot. Yeah, like you can't really leave your spot. Like that's the thing. Like you have to go. You can't drink. You can't eat. Really, like eat maybe, but drink not really, because then if you have to go to the bathroom, you can't go because there's no toilets. So if you leave, you lose your spot. There's no way you're gonna get back. Yeah. So my family was just like the same. My family had the same reaction as IDK Bacon. Oh hell nah. They were just like, absolutely not, we're not doing that. So I did give them alternatives. I was just like, okay, well, in that case, how about we book a party ticket? You know, like party, like we're gonna go to a venue with the view of the ball drop of Times Square, and you know, like we're gonna see it from there. And that took a little bit of convincing because, well, the tickets are expensive. It's very, very expensive. I've been saving up. So I was like ready for this expense. And you know, I obviously I asked my family in advance, like, oh, what do you guys think about this? And they were just like, you know what? Might as well go to the party because otherwise we're gonna be suffering. Like, we're not gonna enjoy this. Might as well go to an actual party and have the you know, have like a nice view of the ball drop. And well, let me show you guys this, because this was the view that I had from the venue. There was like a huge window in the venue. I didn't have to be outside. I had a toilet, you know, walking distance, as in like in the venue. This was the view I had from the venue. It was like straight onto Times Square, straight at the ball. Yeah, wait, let me move it a little bit to the right. But that's literally the view. These were the concerts, the famous concerts that are happening, the, you know, famous people. I don't even know what famous people were there. I think there was like a Doja Cat or something. I didn't actually see the concerts because they are turned away from the venue. Like, so the venue was here, right? And yeah, like the concerts unfortunately were kind of turned away, obviously, because it's too good. That would be too good if I was like, oh, if I were to pay for a party ticket, but at the same time, oh, I have the ticket to, I basically have like a great view of the concerts. No. So many, oh, it was so bright. It was super bright. Like the billboards, it's all very, very bright. And yeah, a lot of concerts, a lot of, you know, I'm probably in there somewhere. What? Wait, Shaisha, you were there? Were you there? Oh shit. But could you hear the concerts? No, not really. Not really. No. I couldn't. It was just, yeah, like it was just, this is another view of Times Square. Yeah, like it was great. It was still great, but you know, like we had music in the venue. The music was playing, we had like food, drinks. It was great because, right, like, oh, it's warm, you don't have to stand in the cold. Yeah, the toilet is, of course I was. What the heck? Shy. Well, I wasn't. I wish I could tell you that I waved, but I didn't, because I didn't know that you were there, sadly. Oh no. Oh no, cryptids go to New York City. Did New York's even New York? In New York? I guess so. Something exploded in New York City. Okay, so here's where things get interesting. So first of all, getting to the venue. I'm gonna get to the exploding, because it was a whole night of like great fun, but then a series of unfortunate events. Getting to the venue was an absolute nightmare, because we left at like 7, the party started at 8, we left at 7, we were just like, oh, it's probably okay. Dude, so many people, crowds were relentless, and barriers everywhere. Obviously, NYPD. I think during this trip I said NYPD, open up, all too many times. My family was sick of me, and they were just like, please stop this. We're gonna get arrested if you say it to the wrong person, maybe. I was like, but it's NYPD. It's NYPD, open up. Come on. But yes, so I was walking, you know, like we were going there. NYPD just kind of closed off the area. Obviously, it's very hard. They don't let you through, right? Like, you have to basically like squeeze through the crowds unless you have a ticket to the party, which we did. But then it was very much also difficult. They were like very snappy and very intimidating, and I was just like, please don't shoot me, officer. I'm here for a party. We paid for this. I just wanna get to the party, please. Pretty please. NYPD, open up! Yeah, I was saying that all the time. Yeah, but you know, like, as long as you kind of go to the right officer, like by the entrance, the barriers somewhere, and you tell them like, hey, I'm going to this and this venue, I have a ticket, we're just going to a party, please let us through. They let you through, right? Like, oh, they just let you through, like much easier way, right? Like, you can actually go in their kind of closed off area and get there. And then it started raining. As we were walking, we did not have umbrellas. It started raining, and I was just like, oh mother freaking god, I'm gonna be wet. I had mascara. I made an effort to look presentable. I'm like, my mascara is gonna drip down my cheeks. This is great. I'm gonna look like a banshee by the time. That's gonna be the cryptid attending New Year's Eve in New York. Banshee. A banshee named Sona, because my mascara is gonna drip down my face. So it started raining, not great. We got umbrellas. They were like $42. Not each, but for two, I think we got two or three. I don't know. Like it was 20 something dollars or 30 something dollars per an umbrella, which is as freaking ridiculous. Oh my god. This is a robbery in broad daylight or a broad New Year's Eve. Yeah. We got umbrellas. It was fine. We got to the venue. Yeah, we were kind of like a little bit wet, but it wasn't horrible. We dried up, so it's fine. 42. Yeah, like it was. I think it was like around that. Yeah, like on New Year's Eve, they were really selling it. Not cheap. That wasn't cheap. So that was, but we got there. It was great. The party was great. Everything great. I have to say, boomers had the best fucking time. They partied the best. I was just like, I am mesmerized. This is great. Like, you know, like boomers had like, because there were a couple, right? Like they were younger couples. They were younger like people overall on at the party, but there were like some boomer couples. They had the best time ever in that venue. And I was just like, yes. I loved them. I loved this. They were great. I loved watching them dance. I loved watching them party. There was this, I got a lot of compliments on my dress. Thank you very much. I am making a point to mention it because why not? I got a lot of compliments that night, and I'm proud of myself because I chose a very nice dress that was kind of was giving Audrey Hepburn. So hey. And the crowd confirmed. The crowd confirmed. And some of the couple, like one lady, she was super nice, but one lady was just like, she came up to me and she was just like, you know what, I love your dress, please can you give me your phone? I'm gonna take a picture of you, like the back of your dress, like just stand by the window because it's such a great picture. And she took a picture of me, just like my back, and you know, standing like kind of with the ball drop as the background. And she was right. I looked amazing, if I may say so. You know what? I don't care. I felt amazing. I looked amazing. Does the umbrella like turn the rain water into holy water or something, or champagne? Yes, the rain, you know, the umbrella, when as it rains on the umbrella, it turns it into champagne and it actually pours it into a glass. So yeah, the $42 umbrella. Yeah, but the lady was super nice. It was such a wholesome moment, and I loved it, every second of it. So you're back. Yeah, because my dress had like kind of an open back with this big like bow in the back, so it just looked great. Yeah, and I got a lot of compliments. Sona's dress was that beautiful. Yes, it was. If I may say so, it was that beautiful. And it actually wasn't expensive. It was, like, people were asking me like, man, like which designer is it, or like what, oh, this is an amazing dress, like where did you get it, like, oh, it must have cost you a fortune. Not, it was like $100 bucks, 100 something ish. Yeah, it wasn't, I just found it. I just yeah, just got it, and it was not expensive at all. I mean, yeah, like it was still $100 something, but it was a great dress. Well, it is. Okay, so back to the story. So the party is great, everything good, everything Gucci. You know, the ball drop was great, amazing. I mean, it was perfect. It was perfect. And then we had to get back home. I did not realize that after the ball drop, the stations would still be closed. Like the trains would be closed. We were at a hotel that was on the 20, like somewhere between 23rd and 2020. I think it was like between, like, I would have to take the train and get off at 23rd Street or 26th or 28th. I don't know, like in that area. So yeah, those stations were closed. Like the stations, when we left the venue, police told us, like, everyone was walking, but police told us like, oh no, like stations from 42nd to like 50th or 52nd are closed off. Trains are not running. So you have to just make it on foot. And I'm like, oh shit. So we have to go down to the 42nd station. I think that one was working. So, right, like police officers are like, oh, you have to, no subway. Yeah, like no subway until 42nd. So we have to walk there. We started walking, but then I realized that we're not going the right direction. Like, we're not heading towards the 42nd Street. We're kind of heading in the opposite direction, so like 50th. And we're like, shit. Now we tried to turn around. For some reason, they don't let you turn around. Like, you can't turn around. If you enter a certain area, they're like, nope, no, keep walking. Keep walking in the wrong direction, because why not? So we're there for like, I don't know, like it took a while. It took quite a while, and it was cold as fuck. But we managed to get to like, we had to go to 57th Street. The first station that was working was on the 57th Street. So we had to walk like 10 blocks or so and just get to the first working train. But we got there, it was fine. Super tired. Everyone is super tired. Everyone is kind of like annoyed by this point, and I feel terrible because I'm like, this was my idea. Oh my god, this was my idea. This is my fault. For us, like being wet, being like after the party. Well, I mean, no, we weren't wet anymore. We dried up, but you know, like, oh, it was raining before, so everyone was annoyed. Now it's like, oh, the train thing, so everyone's annoyed. So we finally got to the station. It's fine. We got on the train, got to our station, 20 something street. And then, you know, everyone's relieved. We're like, yeah. Oh, this is great. You know, like finally, just one block. We get to the hotel, it's all good. We can go pass out. Dude, we walk into the lobby. Thank God we weren't there, by the way. We walk into the lobby and we see this. The elevators are opened. They are not working. Water is everywhere. Everything is wet. The whole lobby, wet. Like soaked. By now, I think this picture was taken the next morning, because we walked in at like, what is it, like 2 a.m. ish? So everything was wet. It turns out that pipes around the elevator shaft exploded. Yeah, water was everywhere. It just flooded. And get this, because this is not the worst part. Our rooms were on the 21st floor. 21st. Which means, after all of this, after walking so much to get to the train, the front desk tells us, oh yeah, pipes exploded. They literally exploded, everything is flooded, you have to walk. If you want to get to your room, you have to walk up 21 floors to your room. So we had to take the stairs 21 floors up. And that's not the worst part. That is not the worst part. I mean, thank God it didn't. You know what? Like, I feel bad for people who lived lower, because it kind of like it exploded somewhere halfway through the building. And I think some people's rooms got flooded too. So thankfully, like, our room was on the 21st floor. Like, our rooms were 21st floor, which means like, oh, the pipe didn't explode above us, so nothing was like wet. But people actually, like, yeah, their rooms got flooded, and they were like out partying. They come back and all their stuff is wet. So without much of a choice, we walked. We had to climb up 21 floors, and then like the next day my family actually told me, they actually told me, you know what? Thank God we were drunk. Because some of them were drunk, and they were just like, I don't think we could have done this not like sober, because at least like, oh, I don't remember much. Also, Joshua and Kanta, thank you so much for the Supas getting your steps in. Oh boy, so many steps. Christmas was arm days. What? Arm days, sifting flour. New Year's is leg day. Valentine's Day must be cardio. Dude, this was such a cardio for me. This was so much cardio. But yeah, so this is actually an evidence picture because I had to submit it to booking.com to get a refund, which still processing. But so that's not the worst part. We climb the stairs. We get to the 21st floor. We get to our room. Okay, finally, we can just take a shower, you know, pass out. whatever, it's fine. They're gonna, like, at least, okay, fine, like, we're just gonna walk down this. It's the last day, you know, actually, no. We still had one day, because this was the night of, after 31st, right? The night of the 1st. Well, early morning of January 1st. And I was leaving on the 2nd, January 2nd at night. So I still had one more night in this hotel. Well, technically 2. So, you know, like, I get to the room, I was just like, oh my God, I'm so tired. I just want to take a shower. I just want to, you know, like, just change into my pajamas, pass out. I go to the bathroom to take a shower, and nothing happened. As in, like, I turn the faucet and nothing comes out. There's no water. So that pipe, whatever burst, whatever exploded, yeah, they didn't fix it. They didn't fix it yet. So I was just like, okay, well, there's no water now, but let me get downstairs to ask, like, what's going on. So I had to walk downstairs again. Oh my God. So yeah, so we kind of, like, go downstairs to ask the front desk, like, what's happening? When is this gonna be fixed? When are the elevators are gonna be fixed? They tell us that, oh, the water isn't gonna be fixed until Friday, which was the 2nd. Wait, is it the 2nd? No, 3rd. So they're not gonna have water till the 3rd, which means we would have to live without water for, like, 2 days. And the elevators are not gonna work till the 2nd because they have to fix it. This was so bad. This was horrible. I mean, to their credit, like, the staff, they weren't snappy or anything. They were very apologetic about it. Obviously, like, it's not their fault. Like, they were doing some repairs and the workers, like, fucked something up. I don't know. I was like, what? So what are we supposed to do? But yeah, then we decided to just go back and get this. So we decided, okay, well, there's no other way. Also, Jose, thank you so much for being a member for 21 months. Hey, hello, Sona, and everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Jose. No. I know, like, you're saying stinky Sona, and honestly, for a moment, I was just like, can we, like, power through this? Is this possible? Like, are we gonna, like, just take a shower, I don't know, at the airport or something? Like, what is gonna happen? No, we've decided to check out, obviously, out of the hotel. Well, first we had to find another hotel. So we are kind of calling different hotels in the area because we didn't want to go too far. We're just like, okay, well, let's try to book. Mind you, this is New Year's Eve. Everything is literally booked. Everything is booked because everyone flooded to New York, right? For New Year's Eve. So we're calling the hotels. Everyone is booked. But finally we found another hotel that luckily, thankfully, oh my God, it just happens that they had a room, like they had rooms for enough of us, right? Like for everyone, for the next day. So we just had to survive this one night, right? Like until morning. So at 7 a.m., like around, this is around the time when I was like leaving that hotel. But 7 a.m. I just slept, yes, like without a shower or anything, but I just slept at the hotel. And then we checked out in the morning and we booked the other hotel. So they were holding the rooms for us and we moved. It was just like thankfully 1 block away. So we didn't even have to take a train. We just walked over to the other, super lucky. Oh my God. But this is the worst part of it. So the worst part was that we had to pack our shit, all those suitcases, very heavy suitcases, and go down 21 floors with all those suitcases and bags. So we had to drag our suitcases down a staircase, 21 floors down. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Leg day, cardio. My cardio is like non-existent. So my heart was just like, what's happening? What, are we dying? Are we done? Is this it? I'm like, yes, this is it. 2025 is my last year. The January 1st, my last year on this earth. My last day on this earth. So yeah, my heart was kind of panicking. But yes, I dragged my suitcase 21 floors down. and at least you're burned off all the calories. Oh boy, yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. It was horrible. But you know, that's a story. That's thanks to that, I have a story to tell you guys. Hello stairs, my old friend. Hello stairs, my old friend. Seriously, I saw darkness at the end. I think about the end. At the end of the stairs, I was just like, I see nothing. I don't see anything. I see dark. I see black. Just I think I'm blacking out. That's it. Maybe Sona did die. Maybe I'm a ghost. But yeah, we moved to the other hotel, and then the previous hotel, actually, they called their general manager, and the manager said like, oh yeah, you know, just call, you know, just tell them like, call booking.com, you know, submit the evidence, submit like whatever you have, and obviously like tell them on the phone that, hey, the general manager approved, give them like my name, my email, like, oh, I'm approved of the refund. So yeah, we got a refund for that one night. The one night, right? Like from first to second. So that one is gonna be refunded. But still, oh my god. Oh my god, I've never walked so many stairs in my entire life. But it was, you know, that's an experience. That was a very eventful night, and I still think it was worth it. I still think it was absolutely worth it. I loved the New Year's Eve. I loved, you know, New York. It was a little scary because then I saw the news that someone like got, mind you, someone got pushed. You probably saw it. Shai, you probably saw it. I don't know if you saw it, but maybe on the news that someone, like some guy, pushed another guy on the train, like right under the train. On the I think it was like 21st Street or something, like the station. I was on the 23rd Street. I was like one station away. I'm like, oh my god, this could have happened to me. But yeah, there was that. So I was very, like ever since hearing that, and obviously, yeah, like obviously there was news from, you know, New Orleans. The horrible accident, well, I mean, not accident, like an incident. Someone like drove, some dude like drove a car into the crowd on Bourbon Street, and I believe 15 died. And then a fucking Cybertruck exploded in front of a Trump hotel or Trump building in Las Vegas. So there's that. And someone actually got pushed. There was a video like circulating. A guy just passes by. This one guy is standing on the platform, just waiting for the train, and this other guy just passes by and just pushes him under the train. Thankfully, the victim actually survived. Like he survived with like I think a broken rib and skull fracture and some like minor injuries. But literally the train like drove over him. So that's a miracle. But it was one station away from where I was staying, so I was like, oh, that's nice. I don't think they would like to try me that night. I don't think they would like, especially after the hotel situation, the hotel fiasco. I don't think anyone would like to attack me because I was so pissed. I was like, you don't wanna like look at me right now. Yeah, it was, you know, for a moment, I didn't do nothing. The New Orleans and the Trump hotel was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Like the New Orleans, horrible. And then there was shooting in like Queens or something. I'm like, are we gonna be okay? I'm sorry. I was just like, I was just sitting with my family. We were talking about the events of the previous night, and you know, like we were discussing the news. And then there was like shooting in Queens, like in same night, in front of a club or something. And I was just sitting there like apologizing. I'm like, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry for bringing you guys to this city. I'm sorry. They were like, are we gonna be okay? I'm like, I don't know. Are we gonna be okay? Actually, I was asking, are we gonna be okay? I'm so sorry for dragging you into this. Jesus, man, my boy lived. Hey, Sona would have gone full John Wick. I would have gone full John Wick. They didn't want to try me that night. But overall, it was great. People were very nice. Like overall, there were some crazies, but you know, there were some crazies like screaming in the street, but obviously, like, as long as you ignore them and you just kind of not look at anyone that seems crazy and just walk by, they generally leave you alone. That's what I've learned. Shout out to a CVS employee. Oh my god, I love this guy. So I was at CVS buying umbrellas, not the other day umbrellas, not the New Year's umbrellas. When we arrived, like it was raining, so we needed umbrellas. And shout out to that CVS employee. Bless your heart, bless your soul, because first of all, like, he complimented my scarf, so I was just like, oh, thank you so much. Because they were like, girl, I love your scarf. I'm like, oh, thank you. And then when I was, you know, I was just like, oh, you know, it's, you know, again, buying umbrellas. I'm like, oh, man, I don't need an umbrella. I have a shit ton of umbrellas at home, but I didn't bring any. And he was actually like, oh, no, don't worry about it. As long as you bring me the receipt, just use it for however many days and just bring me the receipt, bring it back with a receipt, and you can just return it. I'm like, is that okay? But I'm gonna use it. And he said this, girl, this is America. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know, because like in Poland, if you wanna make a return, you probably have to submit like forensic evidence or some shit, and like an expert's opinion to prove that you didn't use it. You should have kept it. So I had umbrellas, but that night the weather forecast said it wouldn't rain, so we didn't actually bring umbrellas to the party. And as we were walking, it started raining, and we had umbrellas in the hotel. But then, yeah, like, we had to buy another set of umbrellas. So I still have one set of umbrellas. I have the New Year's umbrellas. That man is a true American. He is. And I'm giving a shout out. It's a great employee, and CVS, this is, you know, never let this person go, because they are a gem. Now you just need a receipt or a card. Yeah, like, I was just, because I was not sure. I was like, hey, is this okay? Because I'm gonna use it. And she's like, girl, this is America. Of course you can return it. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, I returned it. I returned 2 umbrellas, and it was fine, and I got my money back. So, yeah. But yeah, that's this is America. Give that man a shield. Seriously. Also, Joshua, thank you for the super. But give that man a shield. It's great. The employee of the month, employee of the year. Seriously. Absolute goat. I was just like, thank you. Okay. Okay, I guess I'm bringing it back. And yeah, I got my money back. So that's good. What else? Oh, okay. So before because this is not gonna be a long stream, I just wanted to yap a little bit. I just wanted to tell you guys this story. Beautiful. Wait, what else do I have? Oh yeah, I bought ornaments. Oh, look at that. I bought Big Apple, a Christmas ornament. I'm adding it to my collection of ornaments from different cities, different parts of the world. I also got my Starbucks mug from New York City. And this one, I went to the Empire State Building and I got this little beautiful ornament. It's absolutely amazing. Man, so many great ornaments. I was just like, because if I buy them all, I'm gonna just have a whole Christmas tree of just New York ornaments. It's just gonna be a New York tree. But yeah, very, very nice ornaments. And man, so many great things to buy. So many great, like, super cute trinkets, super cute souvenirs that I would love to buy them all, but I was just like, okay, this is gonna be too much. And my what else? My suitcase is gonna be too heavy. Very, very cute ornaments. Yeah, I wish I could have bought like more, but I think that would have been a little bit of an overkill, and my whole Christmas tree would have just been like New York. What did you get me? I got back alive. I got you the blessing of Sona in 2025. Bless. Bless in 2025. It's more powerful than the 2024. Did you also get matcha latte? I did not. And that is because, oh my god, I think I'm in like a very deep withdrawal right now. I didn't get matcha latte for a week. I know it's it's unbelievable, because how do I survive without matcha latte for a day? Oh, no, worry not. Fear not. I'm gonna go get my matcha latte today. But unfortunately, they didn't really... Like, I don't like matcha latte from Starbucks in the States, because it's just not good. Somehow it's just different. And I was trying to find matcha latte at like different coffee shops, but I just didn't have enough time to like go around and look for a good one. But I got, you know, I was trying out coffees and hot chocolates and just bagels, and you know, I was just kind of focusing on trying out the stuff that is famous in New York. So bagels and cheesecake and pizza. I didn't try New York babka because it's not New York babka. That is fake. New York babka is not babka. Have you guys heard of New York babka? That's not babka. Babka comes from Poland, and it's different. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what the difference is. New York babka. Atrocity. I mean, I believe that you guys believe, maybe New Yorkers believe that it is babka, but it's not. Let me show you guys what is. Let me see. So this is supposedly. Also, Shy, do you come with a receipt? No returns. No complaints, no returns. Okay, so that's New York babka. Let me just save this image, and then I'm gonna find the Polish babka. Yeah, this is babka. What the fuck? Okay. Let me explain. So this is supposedly babka. New York babka. Ta-da! That's it, right? Ta-da! That's the New York babka, the fake babka. But the word babka is also from Polish. Well, I'm pretty sure it's also from like Slavic languages, maybe from Russian even, but like Russian or Slovakian or something. But it's from Polish. It's babka. This is the babka. That's babka. This. Not this. This. That's babka. That's the beef I have with New York, that they called the fake babka babka. Yeah, both are tasty. Don't get me wrong, it's fine, but it's just not. No, not Katsuya, not makowiec. That's not makowiec. This is not makowiec. That's actually chocolate. That's literally chocolate. That's not even poppy seed cake. It's not. Yeah, like this is not. That's yeah, it's just chocolate. So I'm like, that's not babka. Yeah, this is babka, and poppy seed cake is different. It's a different thing in Poland, right? Like, it's the makowiec is different, and this is just chocolate and stuff. So I'm like, wait. So Polish cake, basically, kind of. Well, yeah, Polish cake. Like for Easter, we usually make it for Easter. Like that's, well, I mean, for different occasions, but usually, like, oh, I hear at least in my family, like, oh, we would get this for around Easter time. Anyway, that's it. Babka. Why are you spelling it like? It's B-A-B-K-A, babka. What? I'm stuck with my subscription to FEARSONA. I'm okay with it. Yeah, see, you're stuck with your subscription to FEARSONA, and you have to be okay with it. That's the requirement. And you're like, the moment you subscribe, you subscribe with your life. So that's it. I won't fall for your Polish tactics, Sona. I'm not lying. This is true. Polish sweets, hey. Okay, guys, thank you so much for today. As for what's gonna happen next week, because I'm fully back, back from, from my trip, back from my little hiatus with little vacation. So we're back to business. I don't know if there's gonna be a case tomorrow. I'll try. But I might actually move it to Monday. So there might be a case on Monday, and then just some spooky streams as always. Some news. I think I might talk about some news, because what is happening right now in the UK with the I don't like the fact that they are calling it grooming gangs, because it's not, it's grape gangs. I can't say it on YouTube because they're gonna freaking, you know, demonetize me, but what is happening right now is absolute madness. The cover-up, the government cover-up of this is just mind-boggling, and I cannot believe this actually happened, but it did. So I might actually talk about this maybe in another stream, but we'll see. We'll see if there's gonna be a case tomorrow, or if the case is gonna be on Monday, but there will be something. Also, Joshua gifted 1 membership. Thank you so much, and congratulations to Roger Crocker for getting a membership. Congrats. Hey. Yeah, like the, oh my god, it's so horrible. Also, Gunpuppy member for 27 months. Woo! How do I return this? No returns. What happened? Yeah, like there's 1,000, I kid you not, between like 1990s and now, like 1,000 British girls were, I don't even know how to describe it. Yeah, groomed, by this gang, what appears to be like organized gang of like Pakistani men, from what I can gather from news. Like it's kind of like an organized network, and the government was doing nothing. The police did nothing. The police actually went after some of the girls. Some of the girls who were like 11 to 13, between 11 and 13, 14 years old. They went after the girls and not, yeah, S8. Oh yeah, S8. Yeah, they went after the girls. Well, I'm talking about like overall, like this, the whole scope was like almost 1,000 girls from like 1980s or 90s up until this point, up until 2024, 2025. But yeah, the recent one was like almost like 100 girls in one city or something. Crazy. Some of them murdered, some of them dismembered and made into well, meat that was later included in apparently like kebabs or something. I'm getting all that information. I'm just kind of looking at updates. Every single update is worse than the previous one, and it's what is happening. So yeah, we're gonna I might talk about it tomorrow. It's, I don't know, it's just that makes me lose faith in humanity a little bit. Not gonna lie. Yeah. I'm gonna explain it tomorrow, possibly on Monday. We'll see. The struggle is real. I can't draw hands of my OC right now, and it's annoying. The struggle is real. But yeah, I'll talk about this or like another. I'm gonna try to talk about this maybe, yeah, like maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday, and then we're gonna have like just a normal week of, you know, cases. I might not have that many streams next week because I'm working. I have to work on on something like offline, but there will be a couple. Okay, yeah. And you know what's crazy? Like I just saw on Twitter. There's this one girl, Samantha. She was actually a victim of one of these gangs in Rotherham, I think. Rotherham. I don't remember which. Was it that or, well, any, like one city in the UK, and she was a victim. At the time she was 5. And when she went, like when her parents and she went to the police with this, they were actually asking her, a 5-year-old, if she consented. She's like, a 5-year-old? You're asking a 5-year-old that? What's wrong with you? And then, you know, they did nothing. The abusers were never arrested, never, like, you know, they just went free. Also, Baxter, thank you so much for joining Even Angrier Mob, even though you were already a member, but thank you. Yeah, so she was 5. They were asking her if she consented, and she's like, what the fuck? Well, she's a child. Why do you ask her that? years later, she finally spoke up because she's like onto this. This is like years ago, but now she's, she's kind of bringing it back to light. As an adult, she actually started speaking about it, and she had an interview, a TV interview about this, right? Like about the abuse that she was subjected to. And you know what happened? Instead of going after, because of the, I don't know, like the agenda, it's such a weird time in the UK, but because of the political correctness, like this agenda of like, oh, well, we can't name certain people, we can't go after, oh, we have to be very careful talking about certain groups because of political correctness, because of, oh, racism or something. We can't accuse them, even though they did what they did, and it's very like in the pattern, it was very, very clear which group did this, which group was doing it. They were not going after them. When she went to the media with her story, believe it or not, police started banging on her door. They actually went after her, and they were like, why did you do this interview? Well, we have to follow up. Well, we have to, the moment we heard this accusation, oh, we have to follow up with you. They tracked her down. They hunted her down because she moved a couple of times. They went to every single address that they had on record to be hers, and they hunted her down to ask her about this. The moment she went to the media with it, that's when, not when her parents reported this, not when she, they were reporting it when she was a kid. No. Then nothing was done. Zero was done. But when she finally went to the media and accused police of doing nothing, that's when they started banging on her door. And they were like, oh, this is not okay. Oh, you can't do this. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, she's speaking up. She's talking to the media. Like, I saw another interview, and she was telling this story. She's like, yeah, they banged on my door, and now they were trying to come after me for coming after them, for telling the truth, for telling how they treated me, how they asked a 5-year-old if she consented. Just like, what the fuck is in what world? In what world can a 5-year-old child consent? I don't know. In crazy world. So they hunted her down, not the perpetrators. Yeah, exactly. That's the gist. That is the gist, and it's horrifying. It's absolutely horrifying. Sounds like they were connected. Just why? Yeah, and it's all coming out now. There's like a connection. There's like a network of, well, in different cities in the UK. There's like 10 cities, I don't know, 15 cities, where I'm not kidding, it's a network of, people from the same, like, ethnic group. Well, at least the same country. Or at least, yeah, like that's as far as I could see the news and the updates, that for years they were not being, like, they're not like UK citizens, right? Like, they came to the UK, but they were not being pursued. Like, police just kind of like local governments or the government just covered it up. They did not listen to the victims. They did not pursue the perpetrators, or they did only to kind of give them a slap on the wrist because of, PC kind of culture and fear of getting cancelled, which shouldn't have been the case to begin with, because the victims were like literally kids. Inexcusable. But yeah. That is it. Well, that's what's happening in the UK. I'm not saying like, oh, like it's the gangs it's those people, those gangs in this network in the UK. I'm not saying like, oh, every single person from that country or that ethnic group is evil, because it's not, right? Like, that's not, I'm talking about like that specific case in the UK. Jesus Christ. Yeah, like, British police, like, can you believe, like, I think there was data recently released that in the past like 1 year or 2 years alone, I think 1 year alone, like there were 2,000 something people arrested in the UK for social media posts. and they were given like actual prison sentences or like some kind of like very harsh sentences for a social media post. This is great. That's crazy. Meanwhile, this is happening to literal children, horrific crimes, and it's not done. Nothing's done because of I don't even know how to explain it. Okay. What happened to protect and serve, obey the law? I don't know, out the window. I don't know what law they're following, protecting, obeying. I don't know. Pretty spot on, because a lot of background checks aren't even done. Yeah, that's the problem. That's a huge problem in the UK. Like, it's not even like, yeah, you can absolutely immigrate into any country as long as you do so legally. You do so with the, with the plan to, okay, I'm an immigrant. I'm in Taiwan. Like, I came here legally. I wanna work. I'm paying taxes. I'm doing my best, like, I'm not breaking the law. As long as you come to a country legally, you pay your taxes, you work, you live your life. Everyone just wants to live their life, make money, and right, like, and live peacefully. As long as you obey the law and just not commit crimes, like, it's not, no one's telling you like, oh, you can't come to, like, you can't go anywhere. You can. It's just these people just, there was a lot of people, very sketchy people that came to the UK illegally, and I think it's everywhere, right? Like illegal. Poland too. Like, Poland has a problem with like on the Belarusian border. There's a lot of people that are trying to get to Poland, not legally. Like, why? Why are you? And they're being violent to the border patrol, like the border, the military. So it's just like, okay, well, clearly you don't have the best intentions. Well, all right. Anyway, I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow. There's a lot to cover, and either tomorrow or the day after. I don't know. I have to gather the info. I have to gather evidence and some videos, some recordings, so that we can watch it together and talk about this. We live in a mad world. Well said, because it really is. Also, taxmen, good. Pay taxes. Exactly. Pay your taxes. Be, like, don't break the law. Just work. I don't know. Live your life peacefully and zero problems. No problem. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for today. That is it for today. I will post my schedule for this week sometime today, tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you guys so much for coming in, for all the supas, for listening to my story, my New Year's story, how the hotel exploded, but I survived, so that's good. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe out there. Always lock your doors and windows. Bury your hexes. Until the next time. Wait, I need a pick-me-up. Fun fact, Kanta said, wombats are the only animal whose poop is cube-shaped, and they stack them up to mark their territory. Oh my god, this is so cute! What? Oh, that's so cute! That's so cute! Oh my god! Oh, that's adorable. Okay, so we can talk about the depressing stuff next time. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe out there. And until the next time. Bye! Joshua, thank you so much for another super. Hey, did Spider-Man save you? I heard everyone gets one. No, I was ignored. No Spider-Man saved me, unfortunately. And also, Baxter, they're playing the wrong kind of Minecraft, I guess. Oh, yeah, the wombats. I suppose. Okay. Whoever calls, by the way, fun fact, because whoever calls squirrels a tree rat, listen to this, because this is super cute. Squirrels will adopt another squirrel's baby if its parents are lost or unable to take care of it. Squirrels adopt babies. See, squirrels take responsibility for other squirrel lives. Squirrel matters. Squirrels matter. Squirrels are great. Okay, I'm campaigning for squirrels, and they're cute. Central Park squirrels are super cute. So if you ever go to Central Park, just take a moment. You'll find a squirrel for sure. That's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.